All right. Welcome, everybody. What is everyone doing tonight? Can you all hear us and see us? Please let me know in the comment section right now.
I can see us.
You can. Well, you're in it, so.
No, I got YouTube open.
All right. So, I guess I'm going to start off. Then I'm going to hand over the controls to Joey Vera. So I just want to say first off, 2018 was a blast. 2018 was also a pain in the rear for me. There's a lot of things that happened in 2018. One of those things being Rico's Nano Challenge for 2018. Awesome for everybody that participated in it and made it to the end. We have had a lot that has happened. One of those things being my old channel, Rico's Reef Tank. A lot of you guys already know. We don't know exactly what happened, but here we are today. So with that being said, I just want to say thanks for all and everyone that participated. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Congrats to those that made it a whole year with their aquariums that they decided to set up for this challenge. And with that being said, I'm going to now introduce you guys to Joey Vera. He made it his prerogative to get a hold of everyone, all the sponsors. I'm going to let him tell the story and stuff like that. Also, if you're not familiar with him, you can go over to his YouTube channel. Go check him out. He actually has a new build going on as we speak, and he's fairly new to the hobby. So he's definitely someone a lot of you guys can relate to. If you got questions, make sure you guys go check his YouTube channel out as well. Joey, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? I guess I'll start on that note as well. If you want to see like a real Peninsula build, like something good quality, head over to my channel, and you'll see something actually good. So for those of you that don't know about the Nano Challenge, so it originally started between me and DC. We both were getting 25 lagoons, and we kind of wanted to have a little bit of friendly competition, a little motivation to make our tanks the best we possibly could. And then it just blew up into a huge thing. In total, I don't even know how many people actually joined, how many people started, but it was a lot, and it was cross borders. I mean, you had it in the U.S., it was in Canada, in the U.K. as well. And to my knowledge, we didn't have anyone that was in the UK or Canada finish. So then things kind of fell apart, as Rico was saying. So now we kind of got on it, and we wanted to make sure that the finalists got something, and the winner definitely got something for finishing the challenge. Because, I mean, I don't know about anyone else who joined it, but keeping that Nano was a real pain. I hated that thing, and I got it broken down right now. And it wasn't enjoyable for me. I know I'm definitely not the person that needs to keep a Nano. It's just it's a lot more work. Things happen, like Rico said, a whole bunch of times before on this channel. Things happen a lot faster, and you got to pay way more attention to it. So in a way, it's harder than having a bigger tank, and it's pretty annoying. So I'm glad that mine's going to be torn down, and I'll be selling that. Originally, I started, and I think I only posted about three updates for me. I think by the third, I think DC had to break down his tank. I don't think he had to move out of the office or something like that. They told me he couldn't have it in there. So I just kind of lost my motivation to keep going, and trying to keep my 120 gallons stocked, things like that. So I jumped out of it, and yeah, here we are. So we went through everyone, and Rico put out a video in, I don't know, December sometime, and asked everyone who thought they completed the challenge to comment, and went through those. Got everyone who said they thought they finished the challenge, and then I went through and checked to see if they actually completed the challenge. So in total, there were only 3 people that actually finished the challenge. There was Johan, Easy Reefing, and Danos Nanos. And I will give a mention to a little bit of a Reef as well. Unfortunately, a little bit of the Reef did not get included in the scoring because the videos were not uploaded on time. There were multiple months where the updates were posted within the same month. So it didn't fit the criteria for the challenge. So unfortunately, we couldn't score your build. But we outlined the rules, and that's what it was. And I know that would probably piss me off, but it is what it is. So Thursday, we sat down, myself, Jamie, and Lisa, and we went through, watched the videos, and then we judged. So the criteria we judged on was creativity, overall growth, color, tape, and the coral type. So what we're looking for in coral type is, were you just keeping like a softy tank, or, were you challenging yourself, right? Were you keeping some acros or easy SBS, things like that. So we went through and we gave a score of 10 in each category. So each finalist had a possible score of 50 from all three of us. Then we went in and tallied up the totals. And the top two were really close. It was a really close call. We had a little bit of debate going back and forth. But in the end, the final scores were 129 to 121. So it was really close there between the top two. And I think that's all I really have to say about the challenge. And I guess everyone probably wants to know who the winner is, right? So I think, Lisa, now we can go ahead. We'll send the link to the winner, and we'll have the winner join up. And then you guys are going to know who won Rico's Nano Challenge 2018.
Sent. Do, do, do.
The suspense.
Right? So the three finalists that I did contact earlier, just go check your email right now.
I have anxiety.
Right? So suspenseful.
JB and Lisa are very nervous. Rico's nervous too. I can see it on his face.
Never. Never. I'm just contemplating while these finalists are actually getting in here. I'm just kind of replaying the whole peninsula thing that you said.
Oh, like how mine's better? Yeah, we don't need to go there. It's just, there's something to say, you know what I mean? It's just easy, yeah.
It's easier that way? Okay, okay.
Now, I mean, 6 months from now,
I'm just saying. I know you and DC had a thing going, but I don't see you tearing down this tank. So and they're both set up at roughly the same time. So do I smell a call out? Is that what I smell? Do we have to go there?
If you want to see it that way, I guess we can go there.
We can go there. I'm just saying. I don't say I want to see it that way. I hate for you to get punished by the reefing king. I am the reefing king, just so you know.
Well, everything falls.
It's going to be a cold day, and you know what?
I got about 30 years on Rico, so he'll be long and past before.
I think you were still a tadpole 30 years ago, so if that.
Rico says he's been in reefing 23 years.
Yes.
So yeah.
That's how old you are right now.
I'm probably still wet in the bed.
Yeah. What's up, CJ? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you up in here.
Like he's in, but I just don't see him on video.
Hmm.
As soon as he pops
It says
in,
250
you'll
plus
know.
gallon.
Check
Mine is mine's a 230 gallon, so we'd have to bring it down. 230 plus gallon challenge. Peninsulas only.
I think he's going to this other. I think he's going through the same thing.
In Time says, who is the winner? We are waiting for the winner to join the stream right now. Lisa has sent the invite to them. Technically my tank is 205 gallons total water volume, but the design of the tank is 230 gallons. And then the sump is the trigger system's Emerald 39. So what is that, like 40 gallons? But there's no way that thing holds 40 gallons.
And Joey, should we also mention that all three, what about the Pico? The Pico division.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So there were two different divisions for the challenge as well. Good point. You had 10 gallons and under, which was the Pico division, and you had 11 to 25, which is just the Nano division, I think it was called. So those are the two divisions. We did have one contestant that was a Pico. So by default was the Pico winner. And I guess we can announce the Pico winner, right?
Yeah, we could definitely.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Let me make sure I have it right, because I've had it confused like every time I say it. Yeah, okay. So the Pico winner for now Rico's Nano Challenge is Easy Reefing.
So congratulations. Yeah,
Easy.
congratulations.
So Easy Reefing is here and listening. Congratulations.
Congrats.
What is the prize? I will let you know what the prize is once we get in the winner.
He's having technical difficulties as well. This happened to Joey too.
Yeah, it was a pain to get in the Hangouts.
And all three do get prizes.
Yes.
Yes. So did we mention the finalists, like their names or no?
Yeah, we mentioned the names. Yeah.
Okay.
We had Johan, Danos Nanos, and Easy Reefing.
Yeah.
And then what about Easy Reefing? What he got a certain prize just for the Pico division, right? We could talk about that. Or
yeah. I can do that. The prize is a couple years supply of cilantro. Yeah, congrats, Easy. You're getting a few years supply of cilantro. Let me get it to open, and I'll say. So as part of winning the Pico division, so Easy will be getting a loaded box, My Aquarium box from Mass Aquariums, and also we'll be getting a 5-pack of corals from TRSC Corals. And for those of you that don't know, that's Tristan Reef and SC Reefers' new business they got going, selling corals. And Easy will also take home a $50 BRS gift card from Chris Fish Room.
Woohoo!
awesome.
So congratulations.
So I was saying, I really wish that I finished, but I guess this is a good time to, we've had them in suspense for a while. So, guys, I'm the Nano Challenge winner for 2018. All the prizes were sent to me, and I've cashed in. I've gotten a calcium reactor with all my VRS gift cards so far. So congratulations to me. Let's hear it in the chat for me. Great job.
Okay, guys, it's time to go. Bottom. Okay, we are still looking for that as Joey's living in La La Land as the winner. Sorry, guys. To be honest, as you know, this is as fun as it is for us. I hope it is fun for you. Unfortunately, it's these things that just pop up when you're trying to just be so smooth with things. That
we're trying to be professional, but it doesn't work.
Yeah. It says you're about to join and hang out on air and say okay. 2019. Okay. So we are playing tag right now. It says please wait. Same thing it said for Joey.
Yeah.
Just gotta wait.
Yeah, I was getting stuck.
Is that what you did though? Just waited and then it popped up?
I just kept closing it and reopening it so I could join, and all of a sudden the join link popped up.
All right. Hopefully it will work here shortly. Anyway.
Yeah, what's going on in the chat? Yeah.
The suspense is killing everybody right now.
Thanks to hang out.
So it's kind of like, which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Small talk, y'all.
Small talk.
The Canthorus Reef.
We're all have nothing to say.
Yeah, so Rico doesn't know when the Super Bowl is. He tried to say we should do this tomorrow during the Super Bowl. So if y'all want to shame him.
Oh!
There we go.
Finally.
What's up, Johan?
So congratulations, Johan.
Johan! So before we allow Johan to maybe give up a couple minutes of his time explaining some of the things that the challenges that he went through, the things that he had to endure, Joey, why don't you go ahead and read off his prizes?
Yeah. Price is right.
That's right.
So, for being the champion, you will take home a 5 acro pack from Rico.
Ooh.
And you'll be taking home a $200 BRS gift card from Reefer Gill. You'll be taking a signature t-shirt from Inappropriate Reefer. A Be Easy mug from CJ's Aquarium. An Ice Cap 3K from Krieger's Aquariums, a trio of Billy Pipes glasses from Billy Pipes, and let's see, a $100 gift card for Aqua SD from West Coast Reefer. Congratulations. I'm jealous.
How's it come up?
He's speechless right now.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So tell us, man. Tell us how the challenge went, and tell us about some of your struggles, your ideas that you kind of started with. You kind of had a weird shaped tank. You went with that, really tall 20-gallon. And you went with that cool scape on the back where you kind of had it floating and you kind of put it over the back of the tank. Mm-hmm. Just tell us a little bit about it, man.
All right. So the first challenge I had, and probably the biggest, is trying to get onto this live stream.
Yeah.
Because I actually had to just throw my computer away, and I'm on my cell phone right now. So that was that. And then after getting over the biggest hurdle, I think it was kind of pretty easy. I don't want to see that, but because the biggest thing for me was trying to come up with the concept in my head of what I want and what I want to stand out. And I've always remember there's a place back home where you dive off the reef, you go off a little bit, and there's this little piece of ledge that just hangs off, and I kind of wanted to recreate that in my mind. So that's what I came up with. And besides that, it was pretty easy going through it. Just listen to everything I've heard over the past 4 or 5 years I've been in the hobby. Just try to keep things simple and just let it go, and it will do its own thing. I did lose a few things here and there, but nothing too drastic as far as the corals are concerned. And my main point for doing this hobby was, I mean, not hobby, the 20-gallon Nano.
Not to cut you off, real quick,
yeah.
Johan,
Mhm.
Fisher Hex is, as promised, is going to be sending you a brand new Apex, as promised, for the winner.
Dead.
So he's actually in here. He said it out of his own mouth. So congratulations on that as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Johan, are you there?
Can we get a ambulance to Johan?
Ambulance? Do we need an ambulance for Johan?
Yeah. I think I know.
Okay. I mean, listen, that's awesome. Reefer Gill actually just made it into as well. So it's good to see everybody that actually were part of this at the beginning. There's a lot of things that happen, but it's good to see everybody coming together like it should be, and doing things as promised. So kudos to Travis for stepping up and coming in here and announcing that as well. Johan, congrats, man. Dude, I mean, I'm not to be funny. I didn't think anybody was going to stay to the end. And I'm sorry to take up some of your time here. I'm just being honest. I didn't foresee anybody making it to the end. It is a challenge. Challenge is a challenge. It's called a challenge for a reason. There's a lot of things that can go wrong really fast, especially in these two Pico and Nano divisions. So congrats. You got the floor back, my man. I just wanted to point that out real quick to you.
Yeah, I'll just add to that before we go back to Johan. Thanks to all the sponsors that are, coming through and honoring the prizes. I know it wasn't the cleanest of a challenge, so thanks to everyone, and thanks to Fish Hex for dropping in and letting us know he's going to be throwing in that Apex. Man, now I really wish I finished. Dang. But I don't know, Johan. You had a good tank, man. So I think even if I finished, I would have had a rough time beating you. So
okay.
I don't know. We gotta keep talking. We gotta keep talking for a few seconds to maybe give him a moment so he can start talking.
Johan, when this live stream is over, please give me your information so I can pass it on to Travis Fisher Hex. And he'll ship it this week for you.
Yeah, we'll be sending. We'll get his information. We'll be sending it out to all the sponsors.
Oh yes, I forgot. Yeah, so we'll give all the sponsors your information.
Okay.
All right, man.
Go ahead.
Damn. Travis, don't do it no more. What was that? Yeah. Okay. So. It was, like I would say, it's kind of easy once I just take into consideration everything that I've learned. Besides, like setting up, I think the biggest part was with my schedule, trying to get a proper top off to maintain that salinity. Because I work, like I had to leave work early today to be here. Steal my ID, my work clothes and all that. So the biggest thing for me was kind controlling the salinity, and then besides that, everything kind of rolls smoothly. I just maintained that one black box light, left that on there, didn't mess with anything, and test my parameters for the first, I think, 6 months. I test almost every day, and then
Which one did you test? What did you test every day?
Nitrates, phosphates, and alkalinity.
And tell us, for those, what were you looking for? Like, what was your desired levels?
My desire, I wasn't looking, to be honest, I wasn't looking at numbers.
You're looking for trends?
I just wanted to stay the same.
Yep.
And that was, I guess, my biggest thing based on what I've learned. Don't chase numbers, because when you chase numbers, you might try to raise something up, and then you might lose something. And I'd say 1 month I did try to dose, and then there was a blue symposium coral that I had. And after that month of dosing, that's the only coral I lost. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to, I just left it alone and just maintained it with water changes only. And then I did have a few coral, besides that blue symposium, different coral losses. And then have a couple fish losses, and then I think that passed over to my big tank, or big tank passed it over to the smaller tank, whichever one. And then the loss that really hurt me the most was my pipefish, because it was a move from my old house to my new place I'm staying, and it was a temperature issue. That house had no heat, and we've been complaining for years.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that move, because you had that huge move right at the end. That was in November.
Yeah.
And, tell us about it.
So move, I basically had to do the move practically by myself. I usually do moves by myself, but this one, we actually bought a house, so I was moving a whole lot more stuff over. And my wife was actually out of town on the work, doing some work stuff. My little brother, who usually stays with me, I was in college. So he was out, and then my cousin, who's usually here, he's in the military, he's gone. So I could have, I probably could have hired some people, but I was like, I need to kind of save the money, just bought a house, so I couldn't throw the money here and there. But once I moved all the biggest stuff, the tanks, I usually leave them for last, and that would be the kind of best, either the first thing to move or the last thing to move, just to make sure that I don't mess anything up. But the 20-gallon Nano, because of the cold, there was no heat in the other house, and then I accidentally took the heat off and put in something I moved and couldn't find it, and I thought it would be okay because I left a space heater in the place. I came back, it was like about 30 something degrees, then about 50 by the time. So I was like, I have to move it, but it was too late. The pipefish had already died. Most of the corals did close up. They were really close, kind of small, but they're all doing okay now. So corals are cool. It's just that pipefish that really hurt me. I feel like I could have, if I had moved it earlier, I could have probably saved it.
Yeah, that's a pretty intense move you had going on there. Some people are asking if we could see your tank. Is that possible right now? Do you still have it up?
I have a question. After that move, was there any thought of not putting it back up?
Oh, good one.
No.
Or with the move?
Yeah, not
no. With
problem.
the move, my entire thought was putting it back together, because I'd already known I was gonna move with it from the start of the Nano, because I always had a plan that I wanted to have a house by the time I was 30, and I just turned 30 last September. So I was a little bit late on getting the house, but I told my wife, it's gonna happen. We're gonna get the house. So I already had it in plan from last year, January, that I was gonna get a house anyway. So I knew I had to move the tank. So I already had set in my mind that I was gonna just have it up. So there it is.
Yeah, man, it looks awesome.
What I like about that tank is that it's tall. It's tall. It's not wide. It's really just in that the rock work. It just flows really well. And I took myself out of the part of being a judge. Just let Joey handle it, and he's the one that wanted my wife and Lisa. So it was really all their decision making, to be honest. But I'm a big fan of the way that tank looks. Look at it. It's just like it's crazy. What is the width on that? Like 10 inches or something? A foot?
Yeah, 10 inches wide.
Yeah.
No, and a foot deep, like a regular 10-gallon Nano.
Yeah.
But it's like stacked, like 3 of them or 2.5 stacked on each other.
Yeah. So 2 feet tall.
Yeah. Yeah. What I really liked about the tank is the euphyllia you had in there to give the tank a lot of movement, and then you have that nice overhang scape with the Montes on it, and you also had the difficult stuff like some of the SPS and acros in there, and you kind of had a balance, and then you also had the clam in there as well. So you had a lot of stuff to challenge yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just got a second one. And yeah, it was a challenge. I always said, even if like we didn't come to this point right now in this live stream and gifts and all that, I still wanted to challenge myself to grow coral. I did have coral in the past, but they never really did well and thrives. So my whole thing was to challenge myself to use this challenge to challenge myself to grow coral. So, and I think it's coming up pretty good.
So you didn't have any coral really like good experiences before this challenge? This is kind of your first like good experience with keeping corals?
Yes. Wow. I had this euphyllia in there. It was doing, besides the euphyllia, nothing. Nothing. They did okay for like a month or two, maybe 3 months, and then they will start to go downhill. Not sure if because I had a lot of angels or I had a lot of fish or something that caused the parameters to go under. But like I said, I just stuck to what I've heard everybody who's been in the hobby for a long time said: just keep things simple and keep things stable, and then you have success. So that's what I kind of stuck with.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. So what are your plans going forward? What are you going to do with the tank?
This tank is going to remain forever as long as I'm in the hobby. As long as nothing happens to it. I was thinking of using it as a grow-out tank.
Yeah, like a little frag tank almost, but kind of keeping it scaped and everything. And
Yep. Keep the same scape, but breaking off a little piece of Monty or acros or whatever. So
what are you going to do with the Apex, man? You need anywhere to send that over to? I can give you my address or.
Well, you see what happened was.
So what are I got a question. What are, now that you have this extra money, these extra pieces of equipment at an Apex, what are your plans on for moving forward now? I mean, with all this great equipment and extra cash and some corals and all this stuff that's coming into you, are your plans, do you like foresee yourself getting a big tank now, like going a little bit bigger, like say 180 gallons at least?
I've been hinting at this from my channel. If anybody's subscribed to me knows, I've always called the 75-gallon a nano tank.
Yeah.
Because I've been looking for 180-gallon, and I've seen a 220 today for $900 that my wife says she may or may allow me to have. So I am planning on going bigger. But
I think now's the time, man.
Yeah,
there's the time. I think it's right now. You just got that house. You're getting all these great prizes. You're having some success in that little that grow out nano, as you're going to call it now. So I think now's the time, man.
Yeah, Does she know that you won yet?
I don't think so, but I think I don't think so. But she said that I was going to win.
That's Mr. Temple.
Yeah, she said I was going to win, so she already had faith in me. Said that because she knows how particular I am in the hobby. Oh, it goes to white lights.
So what will be your first drink out of the CJ's Be Easy mug?
Man. Either some homemade cappuccino, or I'll have some Caribbean rum flown out straight from home for me.
I mean, I go for the rum. I mean,
yeah, I go for the rum.
Yeah, I mean, you guys
especially after you fall out of the chair.
You know? Yeah, rum will fix that.
Yep. I was actually looking forward to that mug. That's one thing I was looking forward to.
You have any questions, Lisa, for Johan?
No, just that, like, you guys pretty much covered them. Just about like how he had to break it down, and you know, any drastic losses. And I'm just really impressed with the fact that he did break it down and set it up immediately, and still continued to be in the challenge and stayed dedicated to it. So for that,
yeah, most people, I felt like being in your position would have probably just like, I got too much on my plate with this move. You know, it was nice, you know, and just not even set it back up. But the fact that you did that shows a lot of dedication, I feel, for that, not just the challenge, but just being a hobbyist. Like, you wasn't going to allow, you know, I feel something that's major. You know, moving is not easy. Packing up your whole house to move into another house and getting things set up and stuff like that. So, congrats again, man. I mean, I think that's, you know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I will say, now that I think about it, I think the reason I set it back up, it was something to keep me going in this hobby. If you guys know that I did lose a lot, 100% of my fish as of 2 weeks ago. And that was like, I was pretty much done, but I still love the hobby, and this tank was still going strong. It had me considering coral, and then my Queen Angel over there, those two had me going strong. So I was like, let me give it one last hurrah with this tank and move. So it kept me in the hobby, basically.
Yeah, you definitely gotta keep going, for sure. You have a good thing going there, and you'll have good luck in the future. I see it coming.
Yeah. Well, starting now.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel a little bit nervous now.
Oh, you're nervous now?
It's too late now. Now
you're nervous?
Hit me now.
The pressure is going to be on you. You're like, what are you doing with that apex, eh, Johan?
I don't know. Oh, man. I think I'm sweating, too.
Well, there's a lot of people in the chat. Just, I know you're using your phone, so you can't see the chat. A lot of people are congratulating you and giving you proper applause to keeping it going for yourself all the way to the end, seeing it all the way through. So,
yeah, and I'd like to throw in a little plug for Johan as well. So anyone who's, you know, been on my channel or watched any of my videos, if you see my intro that I have, that was produced by Johan. So I gave him kind of my vision, and he put it together for me, and came out super awesome. That's my favorite part about any of my videos, is putting that intro in there. So, you know, if you guys, if you're interested in that, I guess hit up Johan, give him some extra work to do.
Yep. A lot of you guys know my intros all done from Johan. I've said it, you know, before. If you guys are looking for intros and stuff like that, or have anything, like Joey was just saying, definitely get at them. You know, and you guys talk about whatever it is that, you know, you got to do for him to do the work, obviously. But yeah, he does a good job. He's good at it, and I'm sure he can use some extra cash to help refund these fish lost as well.
Yeah. So I'll leave it up to Johan. There's a question in the chat of how much. So that's going to be up to Johan if he wants to tell you a range right now, but it all depends on what you want, really.
How much? Oh, in the
intro, yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Because it takes time, and it kind of takes a little work sometimes. So it depends on what you want. If you want some simple, you know, I don't want to give a price now because everybody's different. Everybody needs a specific type of,
so if you're interested,
just reach out. Just go to his channel and reach out. You know, message him his information on his channel. Just go over there and just message him, and if you're interested in it.
Absolutely. So I guess if we don't have anything else for Johan, I guess just one thing I'd like to mention too. So kind of our runner-up was Danos Nanos. So I want to announce, congratulations to Danos as well. Like yes. I said, it was a close call, and I want to let you know what you're also going to be receiving. So you will be receiving a special edition My Aquarium box as well. And you will be receiving a $50 BRS gift card from Murphy's Reefing. And our honorable mention, a little bit of a reef, even though you kind of missed some of the rules there and posting on time, we're going to be sending you, well, Mass Aquariums is going to be sending you a My Aquarium box special edition as well to honor the fact that you did complete the challenge, but unfortunately you just kind of got caught up in some technicalities with the rules there. So, once again, congratulations to everyone who finished. Even if you didn't post the videos and you finished, that's still awesome because I couldn't keep mine up. I mean, my Nano was running, but it didn't have anything in it. I had my clownfish in it basically, and some leathers that never grew. I pretty much neglected mine, and it was just running until I decided to switch over to my new tank. So now it's just broken down. And I have no interest in keeping it up. It's empty behind me right now. So if you're in Houston, that'll be for sale. So,
with that being said, we just wanted to, put this live stream together to do things properly, to announce the winners, to let them know also, everything that they would be receiving, and also hear from the winner of overall and their trials and errors and tribulations to keeping obviously the Nano tank all intact. With that being said, I want to ask Joey real quick to please announce all the sponsors, because I just want to thank all the sponsors for coming through because of the issues that we had in 2018 with my channel and stuff like that. Joey Vera reached out to all the sponsors, and he was actually surprised at how willing the sponsors, like, hey, I said it, I'm going to stick to it, I'm going to make sure whatever I said, I'm going to do. So therefore, I just want to, if you don't mind, you have the list of sponsors there. If you can run through the list and shout all the sponsors out.
Yeah, and I actually noticed I just missed one. For a little bit of a Reef, you'll also be getting a Reef Dudes t-shirt. So congratulations on that. So all the sponsors we had, of course, the man himself, Rico, Reef Dudes, Reefer Gill, Inappropriate Reefer, TJ's Aquariums, Fish of Hex, Tristan's Reef, Krieger's Aquariums. Then we had, let's see, Billy Pipes, Chris Fish Room, Murphy's Reefing, and West Coast Reefer. So thank you to all the sponsors for making these prizes happen. This is awesome.
I also want to
Johan's day.
Yeah, also real quick, I need to mention, so the frag pack that's coming from me was actually sponsored by Sandy's what is it, Sandy's Reef Tank? Or
Reef Savvy.
Yeah,
or Reef Savvy. Sandy's Reef Savvy. She changed her name.
Yep.
And also
Electric Reef.
Electric Reef. Sandy, I already beat you to it. I didn't forget about you.
Sorry, Sandy. Sorry. Don't hate me.
Yeah, that's why I'm speaking up, so everybody knows that's that frag pack came from Sandy and Electric Reef. So, with that being said,
yeah, I think that's it. I think that puts a wrap on it, and we'll get Johan's and all all four of everyone's contact information, send those out to the sponsors, and then you guys should be getting your prizes. And if you don't, let me know.
I want to have a hidden camera to see when this live turns off, the dance that Johan's going to do.
I just want to say, I mean, I was leery about, doing this live, but honestly, now that we've done it, I'm really pleased. I'm really happy that, it makes me feel that we're just one big dysfunctional family is what I created. And even though we can hate each other, we can whatever, somehow we still come together after we're done sobbing and unsubscribing one another. We all seem to still came back around to be there for those that, were part of the sponsorship and taking care of the ones that completed this Nano challenge. And I just want to say, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to say special thanks to Joey, Lisa, and my wife for really just coming together and just sucking it up and say, hey, and especially Joey, once again, he didn't have to do it. I mean, he didn't have to sit down and for a couple weeks try to, contact everyone to make sure everything was going to be as it said it was going to be, and to make sure that the people that gave 110% that went all the way got what they deserved. And special thanks again to you, Joey, for just taking your time out that you didn't, it wasn't your responsibility, to be honest. So
gold star. Gold star.
I'm glad it did. What was that, Lisa?
I said you get a gold star sticker from me.
Oh, thank you. So I get the gold star and Johan gets the Apex. No, we're not, comparing, but obviously the gold star is better. So sorry, Johan.
Man, I wanted the gold star.
But yeah, I'm glad that we followed through and we got these prizes out to everyone, because Johan's reaction that's priceless. So
yeah,
I'm glad.
Is this stream going to be up permanently?
Yeah, we're leaving the stream up. This is part of your gift from all of us to you. So you could permanently just rewind back to the part where you fell out the chair and grab the air mask to control your breathing and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, that oxygen.
Yeah. This is what it's all about, people. This is the hobby for me. This is what it's all about, right here. Just laughing, having fun, and understanding that everybody's human. Everybody has their bad days. But at the end of the day, look what's going on. So
yeah,
this is what it's about.
As for the future, I don't know if we'll do something like this again. We'll definitely have to do it different. We have lessons learned now. But I think in the immediate future, I think we decided that it will be a head-to-head battle between me and Rico. He has about 30 years on me and about 800 gallons. But, I'm not worried about that because, like I said, I have the better peninsula. So, obviously it'll be no big deal for me.
I mean, as soon as you're done with the Similac and graduate to a sippy cup, I got you. The challenge is on. Okay.
That's all right. I'm going to have K-Town come down there and slip some cilantro in your tank.
This tank will love them. Joey talks a big game. He knows who Daddy is. I mean, when I'll be there in Texas, actually, to come meet Joey for the first time, I mean, I'm not trying to pick on him, but I will have to pick him up to set him on my knee so we can have an eye-to-eye conversation. This is what I get.
Rico, I'm your biggest fan.
Tell Johan, congratulations.
Oh.
Hey, Cece. Hey. Oh, no, my day's mate. Joey, you can have the thing now. That's all. Joey, you can have the Apex. Needs a
Thank you.
Oh man.
I want a reef researcher. My first reef tank will begin very soon, thanks to Rico's channel.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. So
yeah, we don't got anything. Rico's got somewhere to be, I think.
yes,
So
yes,
gotta cut it
yes,
off.
yes. So, anything else? Any last words for anybody?
I'd say thanks to Rico for, you know, making us be able to, you know, put this out to so many people and holding this stream. I know you got somewhere to be, so it wasn't easy to coordinate the time, but
yes,
we got it.
We made it happen.
So thanks.
Yeah.
And cheers to 2019.
2019, you guys, we're all rocking it out. Each and every one of us. We're gonna make channels. If we ain't got channels, we're gonna start making channels, making videos. Doesn't matter. This is what it's about. Get off your butt, make those videos, because you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that are intimidated by things, but if they see you do it, they're going to want to do it, and you'll give them the drive to do it. And at the end, it will make things better, because we are a small niche here on YouTube when it comes to marine aquariums. So keep that in mind. If you want to be able to pass it on and pay it forward, even if you don't know a lot about the hobby, do what Joey does. Joey doesn't know a lot about the hobby, but he's not here to do that. He's just documenting his system. Lisa is another one. She's just documenting her system. So there's a lot of new people out here, and a lot of you guys can easily be intimidated by somebody like me, which I don't want you to be that way. I'm here to bring people together, not to discourage you or make you afraid to come out and just say hello and show your tank. But these new people and people that ain't been doing it a long time, like Joey or Lisa, and there's quite a few that's on this channel. You can allow them to inspire you that it's okay to document your tank. It's okay, and you're going to be even more comfortable with them more so than you will with me, and I understand that. You know, I'm not somebody that's going to judge you by your aquarium, but I definitely need people like this on my channel, so you will open up and you can see that they don't know a lot, but and then they don't try to, you know, act like they know it all. And they have their own channels. You're more than welcome to go over there and subscribe to their channels. Check them out. They're, you know, and you can relate a little bit more with them. So that's pretty much all I got to say.
Yeah.
Hi, Cece. Oh, you're so cute, you little hair tie.
Yeah, man. I think that's good.
That's it. So cheers, 2019. Thanks everyone for being supportive, supporting my channel, supporting everyone that's here, supporting those that are not here. I just want to say once again, thank you all for doing it, what it is that you do, and being here. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
See you on the next one.
Bye,
See you guys.
Bye,
Bye-bye.